right back to our first alert weather. Lonnie is here. We have got snow coming. We've got schools closing. Not the most snow we've ever seen, but that's the deal.
Problematic, right? I mean, you've already got some ice out there. Okay, we know that. Everybody knows there's ice patches out there. Now you put, maybe 1 to 3 inches of snow on top of those ice patches. It actually makes it more slippery out there. So, look, they're just being cautious out there, and I applaud you for protecting our kids. Here's the deal. This is what we've got currently. The temperature comes in at 33 degrees. The skies are cloudy. Those clouds will lead to some snow. We've issued a yellow alert. Timing for you, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning until 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. It's a light to moderate snowfall. Basically, it's 1 to 3 inches for anybody. There's a possibility, all right? This is not a definite, but there's a possibility that south of New York City could see, that 3 to 5 inch band set up. I believe those bands are going to be setting up, but whether it's, in our area or just south of our area, I can't promise you that. But the higher probability for us would be Monmouth and Ocean County. So what do we expect? Model number projections for how much snowfall, they've come down a little bit with the most recent information, but the cold air that's going to follow the snow is serious, and that frigid air is actually one of the elements that pushes this storm offshore. And cold air is also dry air. So once you start to infuse that into the system, it just sort of takes some of that moisture away, settles in for the weekend. You have a really cold Saturday and Sunday, but look at this. Those of you who are looking for some warmer readings, 50s are possible with rain by the time you get to Wednesday and Thursday. So watch how this is all going to play out. Tomorrow morning, we talk about 6 a.m. Who has the toughest setup? Well, it's tougher south of New York City. There's your 6 a.m. picture. Here we go now at 10 a.m. It's more widespread. Keep your eye on that darker blue color. That's where it's more significant snow. Snowfall rates projected to be 1/4 inch per hour, up to maybe 1/2 inch per hour. So it's not like the 2-inch snowstorms per hour that we've had in the past. This is coming down very lightly, for a long period of time as you push through your day. Here we are now getting into the afternoon hours, 3 p.m. It starts breaking up a little bit, but notice the signature is still showing the better bet for snow is south of the area. You could certainly have some bands that set up north, but just overall, the signature says more activity south of the area because of the track of this storm. All right, let's put it into motion and get you now to Friday, 9 p.m. There's not too much out there. The amount of snow that we're projecting, the herd has come down. Remember, they had a 4.1 around Toms River. Now it's anywhere from that 1 to 3 inch range, and all the models are kind of on board. The graph is saying, well, you guessed it, 1 to about 3 inches of snow for anybody. But watch those little flashes of blue. That's a 3+ reading, and that's what we're saying. They could set up out there. We can't guarantee you the town they're going to set up over, but there could be the areas south of New York that see some bigger snowfall totals. Now, look at this. By Saturday morning, I talk about the air feeling seriously cold. It will feel like 3 degrees in New York City, feeling like 9 below in Monticello. I mean, an actual temperature reading of about 15, 16, maybe 17 degrees, but those winds behind the front will be serious, gang. And if anything is going to be wet out there, there could be a little bit of that, wintry mix along the Jersey Shore area. Anything wet is going to be frozen by the time you get to Saturday morning, and it stays cold for the weekend. But if you notice there, 49 degrees next Wednesday.
Yeah, that's going to feel pretty good.
We noticed.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.